Sexual abuse, of course, is non-consensual sexual contact of anyone. In an elder kind of situation, if they're incapable of giving consent, if the touching is unwanted, if it's, there is, of course, sexual abuse and battery, all of the kinds of things that would be in any kind of setting can also happen in the elder setting. So every once in a while we hear of an elder sexual abuse kind of case. Again, it's sometimes in facilities, again, it's criminal, it's not allowed, and it's somebody who is breaking all of the rules. It can be an in-home caregiver. It's usually not a family member, but it's probably not. It's probably the least common of all of the abuses of elders. Emotional and psychological abuse. Affliction, anguish, pain, distress, verbal and nonverbal. My kids probably complain that I abuse them as kids because, you manipulate people all the time, What is abuse and where is it not? You have to be careful there. You can't treat elders as infants or the 7-year-old. They have had a lifelong time of control and independence, and they're morally due respect, but they're also legally due respect. You can you're not to insult or belittle or in other ways demean and manipulate folks. Now, we all do to a tiny degree to get what we need to do. My staff, I'm always trying to figure out how to manipulate them to get them to do what I want them to do. But, that's all legitimate as long as it's not undue kind of manipulation. It's not undue control. We're not withholding emotional support from the elders in order to get them to manipulate them into doing what we want them to do. Again, emotional and psychological abuse is mostly inflicted by family members or independent caregivers or friendly companions that might come over. It's often used, again, to subjugate and gain financial control. There are folks out there, family members sometimes, who will tell grandma what a burden she is, they will use all kinds of bad words to her to belittle her and get her to give them money. They may be doing manipulating also, and that becomes actual financial abuse. But the emotional and the psychological and the financial abuse often come hand in hand. That you have somebody who oftentimes you have someone who is manipulated into turning over money that by these kinds of emotional actions against them. And it's not that they don't understand that they're giving the grandson money that he shouldn't be getting from them, but they do nevertheless because they've been manipulated into it. It may also be inflicted by employees of this facility, again, completely against the law, completely against the rules. No facility would keep someone like that on their payroll if they find out.